Hello YouTube, I'm Explaino and I am going to be showing you how to draw basic human anatomy like the way I do it. This is using a few guidelines, but you know, not like overkill with guidelines. So I'm going to start off at the top. We're going to draw, sorry, my mechanical pencil was running out of lead. So we're going to draw a circle. Oh god, you can't see that. Yeah, this is my first sort of physical how to draw video. I've done one on my computer that you might have seen me. It was like a screen recording. So we're going to draw this circle. This is a lot harder. I've been putting this off because I really didn't know how to film this. So yeah, we're going to draw this circle. And from here, it doesn't have to be a perfect circle if you can't draw perfect circles. We're going to then sort of almost draw this. My faces look kind of odd, but you know, you draw your face here if you know how to draw sort of like a head shape, and just sort of try and round it off into a head shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can go over that like later. Then we're going to sort of go for a neck, which you don't want to do like a mega big neck like out here. Like that, unless you're drawing something like Dragon Ball. I tend to go for sort of slightly thinner necks. Some people say my necks look really stupid where they're thin. I don't think my necks are mega thin. And yeah, just make it sort of like add your neck in. Then you're going to sort of go for shoulders. I tend to make like pretty long shoulders to start off with. So I'll do this, and this is just me trying to get the angle right, because it's easier for me to sort of see the angle if I've got two longer ones. Then from there, we're going to sort of we're going to rub out parts of these shoulders soon. Then we're going to draw in I think it's like an upside down trapeze shape. You could probably call it that. So yeah, sort of that shape there. And do you want to do that so again, doesn't have to be perfect. So like if you see this sort of comes in as a triangle here, this line here should sort of come up and meet just outside the neck like that, as if he was wearing like dungarees or something, because that's very faint, so you probably can't see that, but just there, so sort of like where dungarees would come up to. You're then going to want to sort of block, well, you've blocked it out, so you're then going to want to show the body coming off of it. And then from here we can work out the arms. Now obviously if we had arms out here, he'd look really odd. So we're going to rub some of this shoulder line out. And we're going to go roughly there, I think. No, a little closer than that. And just get rid of that. Again, you can change this if you wanted to have his arm. Actually, I think I'll do that. So I'll show you like his arm at his side here, on this side, and his arm sort of coming out at a sort of like angle, this side. So like that. And you'll probably notice that obviously this actually gets a little wider than it is here. But sort of because he's sort of stretching his shoulder out, I suppose you'd call it. I'm actually going to make this arm a little wider. I'm not going to go into like massive detail on the shirt, so I'm just going to draw him like a V-neck shirt. I'll try to go in a bit of detail on the sort of wrinkles, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Now I don't normally use this one. I don't really feel like I need to, but this one's sort of like for the hip line, and just below this you want to sort of draw a more compact trapezium than this, and this time it's the right way up. And the bottom of this trapeze, so here, that there is going to be where the legs are going to come off of. So like, you know, the very tops of the legs. So I tend to make the shirt come down to just around there, and you can add in like as if it's tucked in up here if you wanted. You can do that. Yeah, again, it's your choice, it's your drawing. I'm just showing you how to do it. And we're going to go from here, we're going to sort of This starts off almost as if it's going to come into a triangle, as you might be able to see. It sort of like triangulates, and then once you've got the triangular shape, you want to sort of then pull it out into a slightly less triangular. I actually find it works better if you curve out a bit, so you can see sort of like curved. Again, you might want to like work on leg thickness and stuff like that. It's completely up to you. And I would say if you sort of look at the torso, so that's, you know, sort of where the shirt comes down to just below the neck, from there to there, you want to have the legs, that should come down to around mid shin. So if you work out that's that long, you can do this with your fingers or you can eyeball it or whatever. So you work out that's that long, you then move it down here and you go, okay, where my thumb is now is where I need to make the shins. So that's sort of there-ish. I don't know whether you can see that, so that's where the shins want to come down to. No, that can't be right. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I screwed that up. That's going to be the foot line probably now. So here's the shins. Here, there you go. Okay, we're then going to want to sort of, again, like, as it sort of, you see how it sort of goes in at an almost sort of curve here. You want to curve it back out here. Like you don't have to make a massive curve, but just do that because the feet are going to sit under this. Now I'm going to go into the arms now, and again I'm just going to start this again because I got loads of lines there and it's really annoying. So I'm going to go for the sort of outstretched arm first, and again with the legs you want to sort of like not as much as the legs and not as thick, but you want to sort of give the little curvy bits the idea, like how it's going to be thicker up the top of the arm because you obviously got more muscle, and then it comes into a slightly thinner bit, the arm here. Then it's going to thicken out a bit again, and I'm here. This is the first wrinkles you're going to want to add. I tend to add like a couple of triangles maybe, basically. And that's sort of like mid armpit, if you call it that, I don't know. And then you might want to add like a couple there as well. And you're going to want to keep on sketching this down until, well, if it's outstretched, I'd say just around the torso, like the bottom of the torso, you're going to want to make the arm. And then we'll sketch in the hand in a minute once we've done this arm. Now this arm, the arm length wants to come down to just around here on the torso. So you're going to, again like this one, you're going to sort of find the elbow and the elbow armpit, add some wrinkles in, and you're going to want to pull it down all the way to there. And again, I'm just drawing a long shirt. You obviously, if you're going to draw sort of a short sleeve shirt, you'd want to sort of forget about these wrinkles because he wouldn't have wrinkles in his skin unless he's like mega fat. Yeah, now you're going to want to draw hands. Because this is just sort of like basic outlines right now, we're just going to draw a sort of like elongated circle, I suppose. He's going to have his sort of hand open here, and I'm going to draw his hand sort of just like a circle here. I think I'm actually going to make these legs a little longer, because looking at the arms now, I think it would look a bit better like this. So yeah, I'm just going to rub some lines out. Again, while I do this, you might also want to rub out, say, the torso lines that we've, the torso sort of blocking shapes and such. And we're going to go on to his feet now. We're just going to, again, like the hands, just going to give you sort of like a rough outline of the hand, the feet even. Again, like I did with the here, you can add that in at the knees, but I find if you sort of look at most trousers, you actually get a lot of wrinkles around the feet, so you want to add in some of those, because I think it's where the shoe's pushing the trousers up, unless you have like really short trousers. But yeah, so you're going to want to sort of draw an arch shape. This is if we're imagining his feet are facing straight at us. Same on this one. And again, you want to add wrinkles. Don't give like loads, but just give the sort of basic idea of wrinkles. And again, maybe some on the knees. I try to make. I find it easier when I'm drawing wrinkles. If I want the because the wrinkles tend to sort of. It's hard to explain it. So if I've got a shirt and I try and draw a wrinkle upwards like that, that looks like incorrect to me. But if I've got sort of a shirt and like here and I want to draw the wrinkle, if you come down with the wrinkle, it actually looks a lot like better than this, I find. That's just like my personal tips and stuff. And for the foot, you're going to want to sort of come out a little here, not like a big line, and then you're going to want to go down, not like completely in, but sort of like this angle here, and like that. I think I'm actually going to zoom in on this next foot, so just give me a second. So yeah, we've done the basic outline for this foot here. You may want to. It's easy if you sort of imagine the shoes as if they're like Converse, and here would be the white of the shoe, sort of like the toe tips. Then here again we're gonna draw the shoe, or the foot even. So sort of this shape to start off with. It's like very pointy brackets, I suppose, and then a slight curve just there. And then coming up from here, again the Converse tips, and that sort of shows you the three-dimensional shoe. Again, I draw really big feet. That's just my style, and it makes it easier to sort of film and for me to draw. If you do it in a different way, do it that way.